the crazy thing is I've seen no evidence of alien technology or any alien life whatsoever. And I think I'd know. SpaceX, we do a lot. I mean,
Mars ain't the kind of place to raise your kids.
I don't think there's anyone who knows more about space, than me.
In fact, it's cold as hell.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Benny. Are there aliens in the universe? Well, certainly the greatest technologist and space pioneer of our time, Elon Musk, should know. Why is Elon Musk being asked this question? Well, Elon Musk was speaking at a globalist convention earlier today, and he was asked directly, do you believe that there are aliens? It was a very, very fascinating take, and I was actually a lot more interested in his answer than I thought I would be. And he posed such a great question. The reason he's being asked this at this very serious conference is because the White House is talking about aliens this week, of course, to distract you. The White House shot down 4 UFOs in 8 days, although they can't say if they're just weather balloons or like a balloon from an used car store floating in the air. They literally say this. It could be a used car lot balloon. That's what the White House says. Of the thousands of objects in the skies that aren't aliens, but the White House saying no indication of aliens or extraterrestrial activity. Well, that gets you thinking maybe there are aliens out there. Maybe I shouldn't pay attention to Hunter Biden's laptop or to Jeffrey Epstein's client list or to Joe Biden's top secret documents that he's been squirreling away and hoovering up. Maybe you should just stop asking questions about the black plumes of toxic chemicals that are going into the air in your communities and stare up at the sky instead. Don't look at the black clouds, but stare up at the sky at the aliens, you see? White House is even weighing the possibility of Biden addressing UFOs. Yeah, that's right. So they'll have a presidential address on UFOs by a president who is absolutely a lizard person. Incarnate. Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre. There's no indication of aliens or extraterrestrial activity in the recent takedowns. So, of course, they're talking about the massive UFO headlines that have been ping-pong-balling around the internet, and they'll have lizard person Joe Biden come out on stage, presumably, and tell you that, his people don't exist. So, Elon Musk, during the alien scare, to distract you, PSYOP, said, don't worry, just some of my alien friends stopping by. So this is what Elon tweeted. Maybe that's what got Elon Musk to have this response when asked directly whether alien life exists. Watch.
3 UFO been shot, one over Alaska, Lake Huron, and Canada. Alien, no alien.
I don't think it's aliens, no.
Okay.
I do find the whole question of aliens a very interesting one. What is typically called the Fermi paradox, which is that if the universe is really as old as science seems to think it is, and where are the aliens? Have we really been around for 13.8 billion years? If so, shouldn't there be aliens all over the place? The crazy thing is I've seen no evidence of alien technology or any alien life whatsoever, and I think I'd know. SpaceX, we do a lot. I mean, I think I know. I don't think there's anyone who knows more about space, than me, or at least the space technology. But I think it's actually a troubling thing if there are no aliens as well, which is that what that actually could mean then is that sort of civilization and consciousness is like a tiny candle in a vast darkness, and a very vulnerable tiny candle that could easily get blown out. And I think we should therefore take great care with what may very well be this tiny candle in a vast darkness, and make sure that it does not go out, and that we extend the light of consciousness beyond Earth, and do everything we can to ensure that the light of consciousness does not go out.
Such a beautiful answer there. So to summarize, Elon Musk saying he's seen no evidence of alien space technology landing on Earth. That makes him question what scientists say is the age of the Earth, because you'd assume that in billions of years there'd be other life that was able to materialize somewhere else, and perhaps billions of years before us. So why wouldn't they have visited us at this point? Elon Musk is the #1 space contractor with the U.S. government. Clearly, if the U.S. government had major space secrets, there is a single man in the private sector who would know the most about them. Elon Musk tweeted a very incredible secret just this week, where he said that the tip of the dick of the man who lives inside of the earth is the Washington Monument, and his head is Easter Island, and his feet are Stonehenge. And then Elon Musk saying there are no coincidences. Elon Musk joking, obviously, I think here, although I don't know, has anyone proven this theory to be false? But also saying that, you know, what is the actual age of the Earth if we haven't had any contact with alien life, and if there's been no proof of this? Well, what are we talking about here? We do indeed have a number of major questions as it comes from this conference. Elon Musk is speaking at the World Globalist Summit here in some Middle Eastern country, and he took it directly to them, talking again about the preservation of civilization and about how maybe globalism isn't the way to preserve civilization. Elon Musk taking a very philosophical and deeply thought-provoking approach here by saying maybe globalism isn't the way because you need other societies to function. When one society collapses, you need to have alternatives.
I should say, and I know this is called the World Government Summit, but I think we should be maybe a little bit concerned about actually becoming too much of a single world government. If I may say, that we want to avoid creating a civilizational risk by having, frankly, this may sound a little odd, too much cooperation between governments. If you look at, say, at history and the rise and fall of civilizations, really all throughout history, civilizations have risen and fallen, but it hasn't meant the doom of humanity as a whole, because there've been all these separate civilizations that were separated by great distances, and so. Say like while Rome was falling, Islam was rising, and so you had like the sort of caliphate doing incredibly well while Rome was doing terribly, and that actually ended up being a source of preservation of knowledge and many scientific advancements, and so I think we want to be a little bit cautious about being too much of a single civilization, because if we are too much of a single civilization, then if the whole thing may collapse. I'm obviously not suggesting war or anything like that, but I think we want to be a little bit wary of actually cooperating too much. It sounds a little odd, but we want to have some amount of civilizational diversity such that if something does go wrong with some part of civilization, that the whole thing doesn't collapse, and humanity keeps moving forward.
Yeah, I mean, obviously what he's saying there is like the lifeboat theory. You need to be able to have lifeboats in case the ship sinks. And there has been an entire century of America, for instance, being a lifeboat for all of civilization, as the rest of the world presumably just committed suicide. Right? World War I and World War II was Europe committing suicide. Europe had all the banking, all the finances, all the knowledge, all the culture, all the resources, and they just decided to go batshit crazy and kill each other. And then that gave prominence to a backwater at the time, which was America. America was a developing country, and we were able to springboard to national prominence and then fight the Soviet Union for some 70-odd years. The Soviet Union in a Cold War, and then the superior society was able to survive. The Soviet Union crumbled under its own weight and under its own corruption and under its own bad philosophy and bad ideas. And so Elon Musk, clearly being the smartest man in the room there, saying that maybe world government isn't the right way. We sort of need to make sure that there's something other than the Soviet Union. It would be very bad if America just adopted the same governing principles as the Soviet Union and they both collapsed at the same time. That would lead to a new dark age. Elon Musk explaining that's part of the reason why he bought Twitter.
That 3 to 5 years is actually worth a lot. So I mean, to be frank, I was a little worried about the direction that and the effect of social media on the world, and especially Twitter. And I thought it was very important for there to be a maximally trusted sort of digital public square where people, within countries and internationally could communicate with, the least amount of censorship allowed by law. Obviously, that varies a lot by jurisdiction, but I think in general, social media companies should adhere to the laws of countries and not try to put a thumb on the scale beyond the laws of countries. I think this is something that is probably agreeable to the legislators and the people of most countries. So I think that's the general idea, is just to reflect the values of the people, as opposed to imposing the values of essentially San Francisco and Berkeley, which are somewhat of a niche ideology as compared to the rest of the world. But Twitter was, I think, doing a little too much to impose a niche, San Francisco Berkeley ideology on the world. I thought it was important kind of for the future of civilization to try to correct that thumb on the scale, if you will, and just have Twitter more accurately reflect, like I said, the values of the people of Earth. That's the intention, and hopefully we succeed in doing that.
So there's a through line here that I think is very, very important that Elon Musk is talking about, which is the through line of saving civilization by having independent operational systems that are not completely owned by the collective. Very smart to not have a collective world government and not have a collective hive mind running all social media, what people can see and hear. And Elon Musk, of course, speaking about the future of Twitter, saying that this sweet little Doge is the new CEO of Twitter. The new CEO of Twitter is amazing. Wow, look at that signature there. Elon Musk obviously trolling a little bit here, but speaking great truth as he typically does. So this was Elon Musk's commentary on alien life form, why it doesn't exist, and why it perhaps should exist, and why we need to protect this small candle of civilization, because, well, it might be all we have. And we totally agree with him. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Let me know in the comment section. And more importantly, remember, we're here to protect America. We want to protect this place because, as Elon Musk said, this might be all we have. So we might better fight like hell to protect America from the goblins at the door, or the goblins inside of the house, the woke goblins. Ooh, man, they certainly do. That's why we fight for America every single show. We fight alongside you to protect this place. We're really happy to do it. My name is Benny Johnson. See ya. Thank you for watching. Our channel is here to meme the libs until they cry, and then to meme them crying. Their tears, they taste just like sweet, delicious ice cream. Salty, too. We ridicule the establishment and the libs because of you. Your support keeps us going. So if you like what you saw, please punch the subscribe button, click like, and ring the little bell so that you know when we're live. Don't you want to know when we're live? And make sure that you subscribe to our email list just in case the plug gets pulled, as tends to happen. If you want to see more of our videos, click here or here. My name is Benny Johnson. Stay free, Base Patriots.